Now I would like to show you another example ticket to USA with a lot of taxes and how TCP knows how to return some unused taxes and compensate with these taxes part of additional collection for fair. So wait a minute, I will ignore this PNR and I will open another one. This is this one. And we can open the ticket. Aha, it is also new. It is also a new PNR because the original one couldn't be used. So I will show you the ticket here. So ticket is here. I have two passengers, so this is the first ticket for the first passenger. It was originally Prague, Amsterdam, New York, and back from Houston via Paris to Prague. Now, new fare calculation is, a new itinerary is Prague, Paris, Los Angeles. So it means not via Amsterdam and back again via Paris. So both ways will be via Paris. I will open this PNR in TCP. Here you can click home and enter record locator here. Because I have a lot of PCCs in my organization, so therefore you can see that it is my PCC. Now it is correct, so you can see two passengers, new segments, and again I have to load ticket number. So wait a minute, I will copy. Yes. So I will load ticket number here. Load. And because I have two passengers, so I will load immediately both of them. So again, load. I will change the last digit. Load. Add. So now I have new PNR with new segment and I have loaded two ticket numbers. So again, I will start with this exchange. I will use exchange using new fare quote. So you can, I will select all segments. Here I will enter FXD, or FXD is working for fare with baggage to USA and Canada. If it is within Europe, for example, instead of FXD, you can enter asterisk column BF2, for example, or 3 or 4. It depends on how the carrier has filed this fare with baggage. But because it is to USA, I will enter FXD here. And what is very important, I have to enter also this XF tax breakdown. So here will be airport. It is from Los Angeles now. And the amount is for 50. It is always on the original ticket shown this amount, or mostly it is for 50. Or you can see how much it is in your local currency on the ticket. So everything is there, and I can press proceed. Again, TCP is requesting new fare calculation for these new segments. And again, we will compare the original ticket with new fare calculation. It is here. So you can again see that the original ticket was without baggage, but now passenger would like to have a ticket with baggage. So one PC is here. It is fare basis. It is booked in the same booking codes. So similar fare basis is used here, but BSB means basic with baggage. So now you can see that fare is higher, so there will be some additional collection for fare. Penalty will be via EMD. For example, penalty will be 1,500. And when it is EMD, here is as a default print locally, but you can click here, send to email. You can enter your email address or passenger's email address, it depends. And such a receipt, EMD receipt, will come to your or passenger address. It is not IT ticket. There is no commission, so we will leave it as it is. And now this comparison table. So some taxes are the same, some taxes are higher, some of taxes are not collected at all. So there will be additional collection for French tax. You can see, because just now passenger is traveling via Paris in both ways. So he must pay additional collection for French tax. It will be 115. And for QX tax, which is also French tax, it is 493. And there is additional collection 1 CZK for YC tax. If you don't want to collect 1 CZK, for example, it will be the only additional collection 1 CZK, which is nothing. So you can do it like that. This bulb to turn off, and nothing will be collected, but it is on your responsibility. So only in cases when it is important for your ticket and so on, it is your responsibility. So here are Netherlands taxes which can be refunded. So CJ and RN taxes can be refunded. Again, they will be refunded not automatically, but they will be refunded only when the agent would like to refund them. So when the agent would like to refund them, again, he will click on this bulb, and the bulb is turning on, and you can see that it is 186 for CJ tax and 194 for RN tax. And here is quite big difference also in YR tax. So we can also refund this difference in YR tax, because this tax is lower now. So So now you can see the totals. Additional collection for fare is 1,979 CZK. It is difference between new fare and original fare. Taxes. Additional collection for new taxes is 609. Uh, this amount must be always collected. Always collected. When you have additional collection for new taxes, double balance for fair or for unused taxes. Unused taxes are 732. This amount can be deducted from additional collection for fair. So it means 1,979 minus 732 is 1,247 plus additional collection for taxes, which is 609. It means that total additional collection is this one, 1,856. And on EMD will be penalty, which is 1,500. So here is payment, form of payment. Form of payment is cash here, and because we have two passengers, so and both passengers have the same fare and same passenger type code, so the everything for the second passenger can be copied. So I have to confirm that I have read category 16 and that both passengers have same passenger type code and store the fare. Now it will be a little bit longer because also the filed fare and exchange mask for the second passenger will be copied. But everything will be prepared for the exchange. In this case, we don't want uh, to issue the ticket immediately. We would like to wait for uh, the payment from the passenger. In that case, you will not issue now, but you will click only on store. Everything will be stored in your PNR, and when the payment comes, so you can open the PNR and do only TKP, and the new tickets will be printed. But because there are EMDs for penalty, and you don't want to issue them immediately, so only SVC elements will be added to your PNR. You can see SVC element here. Here is filed fare, which was stored. Here is exchange mask. The second part was of exchange mask and how much will be additional collection for the ticket, how much will be penalty on EMD. So we will close this, and when you will click on store only, everything will be stored. And now I will go back to SmartPoint. I will do IR, and you can see filed fare. Here is filed fare for the first passenger prepared to be issued. You can see also this SVC element. I have for each passenger too, because I have tested it in the morning. but never mind, only one EMD for each passenger would be issued. But because we have not issued the ticket immediately, so also EMD is not issued, and after you will do TKP, so later on you have to issue EMD manually using EMDI slash IC new ticket number and SM7, for example, which is the SVC element number and so on. So pay attention that when penalty is collected on EMD and we would like to store everything, so then EMD must be issued manually using this SVC element which was automatically stored in your PNR.